Well, I wasn't sure if I was gonna make this video here, but I guess if you're watching this, this is our last video. Like I said, this is our last video. Filming on an iPhone SE. That's right, most of my videos I film on an iPhone SE. I've been doing YouTube and my family's been on the channel for almost a year now. Maybe a year and a couple days actually. I don't know the exact date. But for the past year, we've been trying to figure out the best way to do YouTube and still make it fun and not make it a chore or a job. Yes, we made a little bit of money actually, but pennies. I've realized if I'm gonna keep doing YouTube, I need to do it for fun, and if I make money, great. If I don't, the main reason needs to be for fun. I know some channels are making lots of money. We're not there yet. I don't know if we'll ever be there yet, but I like sharing what we do on the farm. So this is not our last video. It's our last video filming with an iPhone SE. When we first started, I was using the iPhone SE, and then we used an old camera that was a great camera 10 years ago. I think it was a Canon Rebel that Amy had. It was top of the line when she bought it. Now it's not so great. We also have a GoPro that I bought recently, a GoPro 5. I'm going to still use a GoPro 5 for rafting, for canoeing, for tubing, for water stuff, but I'm not going to be using the iPhone SE anymore. This is why. First, when I bought it, I didn't know I was going to do YouTube. I had it for about a year, and then we decided to have some fun on YouTube. The iPhone SE, I know there's people filming with it probably, including me, but that's been my main camera. This is why I was tired of the iPhone SE. So it is capable of filming in 4K footage, but it only has 16 gigs. That's right, 16 gigs. If I film for if I film for 3 minutes on the iPhone SE, that takes up almost 1 gig of storage. So basically, if I wanted to make a long video on my phone, it was almost impossible. We do have Adobe Premiere. That costs about 20 bucks a month. I don't know if I'm going to stick with Adobe right now. I've learned for me, using my iPhone to film, or my phone, is the best thing for me right now. I like filming on the phone for a couple reasons. Number one, I always have my phone with me, almost always, and I never know what's going to happen. It's quick, easy to film stuff that you don't expect to happen. For instance, a while ago, or last week, we were at my mother-in-law's house, and a bear showed up in the yard. I had the phone was about dead actually. That's why that was a really short video. Wasn't great footage, but I was able to capture it because I had my phone with me. So I got rid of my iPhone SE. Actually, this is my iPhone SE right now. This is my last video on this phone. And again, why I am getting rid of it, it only has 16 gigs. And half of that almost is taken up with the programs on iPhones anyways. So really I'm working with maybe 8 gigs. But if I film on my phone, I had a couple editing programs. I had 2 different editing programs, and this is what I had to do. I started to delete stuff that the average phone user takes for granted. I've deleted Google Maps from my phone. That makes it hard sometimes if you're going to a new place. So Google Maps was taken off my phone. The calculator has been taken off my phone. At one point, I had my calendar taken off my phone. So basically, in order to make room for a video, I had to delete all of these taken for granted apps. So I have upgraded to the iPhone X. Probably the next video you see from me is going to be filmed on an iPhone X. I'm super excited. 4K again. Even though the SE can do 4K, it really can't because you can't store it. I have 256 gigs on the iPhone X. I'm super excited about that. The camera looks amazing. I just can't wait to use it. It's going to be a whole new world for me. On the SE, I couldn't even have music on the phone because it took up too much space. But with 256 gigs, I'm going to have plenty of space to have new music. If you've noticed, a lot of our videos lately have the same 4 or 5 songs on it because that's all I had. So I am still dedicated to YouTube for fun, and you know, maybe one day we'll make a lot of money, but that's not the point right now. We're just having fun. I'm a teacher. I like to teach. I like to learn. I like to share what my family's doing. So we're not going anywhere on YouTube. We're going to keep doing this. We're going to have fun. The next video that comes out will probably be on the iPhone X. I think Steven Spielberg is making a movie entirely on the iPhone X. So if it's good enough for him, I think it's good enough for Whistle Thicket. So thanks for tuning in. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. I'm going to go rafting with a buddy. I'm on spring break, actually. One of the great things about being a teacher. So keep tuning in. Keep homesteading. Going to be a busy week on the homestead. Lots of planting. Hoping to do my mushroom logs. So yeah, just keep on homesteading and have a great afternoon.